So I just wanted to answer some few questions that I got from Darla562 and a few other ladies that were asking about my drill. I already did kind of the unboxing review thing of it, but I didn't really show how it works. So I'm getting ready to drill this nail here that I'm working on. I always, after my clear is dry, after I encapsulate or whatever I'm doing, right before I drill, I always file the sidewall straight. You want to do that first, and then it's kind of hard for me to get this in frame here the way I want to work it, but here's the controls on the front. I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to start off at about a 4. It goes up to level 8. I always do a 4 first because then I'll go down around the cuticle, and then I'll speed it up to about a 6 to finish off the nail. And so that's all I'm going to be doing over here. You won't be able to see this part because I'm gonna really focus on the actual drill working. Try not to knock anything over. Okay, and this one also has a forward and reverse on it, which is nice if you do your own nails. If I were, using my right hand to work on my left hand, I do it in forward. If I'm using my left hand to work on my right hand, I use it in reverse. So I'm going to turn it on here, and it's already on a 4, and I'm just using a regular medium grit sanding band, and I only use my carbide bits whenever I'm doing a fill to drill out the tip to change the design. So I'm just going to start here. You want to focus on your drill bit kind of in 3 places. Let's say the tip is zone 1, the middle being zone 2, and the end would be zone 3, and that's how you're going to drill on the nail. So if I'm down here towards the cuticle, I'm going to use zone 1. Here in the middle, I'm going to use zone 2. Towards the tip, I'm going to use zone 3. And then I'm going to continue that throughout my nail. Now to do the sides here, if I'm coming down, I'm going to do zone 1. If I'm doing the other side, I'm going to tilt my drill, come down and use zone 3 on the other side. So just working at a low speed here. I'm going to go around the cuticle using zone 1 of my drill bit. Coming down again using zone 3 on the other side. And then I'm going to use zone 1. Zone 2. Zone 3. And you want to really make sure if you're drilling side to side, you have a good anchor. I always use my pinky so the drill doesn't slip and then it goes, crazy. So this usually is a fairly quick process, a lot quicker than my pink pen-shaped drill, just because it's so much more powerful. once I have the cuticle drilled out here, where that's nice and smooth, and you always want to take short strokes so you're always keeping your drill moving. You don't want to have it sit in one spot. That's gonna burn. I'm sure, you know, everyone's done it. It's not a pleasant feeling. So just make sure you do very short strokes and always keep your drill moving. Now to finish off the nail, I'm going to bump up the speed to a 6. And then I'm just going to keep working here. Sides of the nails using the tip of my drill bit, middle of the nail using the middle, other side of the nail using the end. Ugh, okay. My camera shut off on me. I'm not sure what all I left out, but I'm pretty much done with this. The only thing, you just want to make sure with this drill you don't have it turned up too high, because it does get hot and it will actually start to melt the acrylic where you're drilling. I've done that because I was always so used to having my pink pen-shaped nail drill on the highest setting and just working and working and working and working, going over the same spots over and over and over, and you know, taking forever to get it done. You really don't have to do that with this drill. You can leave it in the middle to, like I said, I start out at 4, and then I usually don't ever put it over a 6. 7 and 8 is whenever you really move fast with it. I'm not to that point yet. I still go a little bit slow. I still have some imperfections that I'm trying to get out on the nail. I'm not just filing it. I'm smoothing out my bumps because I don't have my application technique completely, you know, to the level as a professional, you know, of course. So I'm still getting all the little bumps and imperfections out. So it's going to take me longer than it would for some professional to buy this drill and just boom, go in at a level 7 and a level 8 and just, you know, do the nails. So I would definitely start out at a slower speed. But this one here is about done. And I'm really not sure, you know, what all you'd like to know. It's only been a few minutes here, if that, and this nail is done. And then I always take the drill bit here right at the free edge and go under and make sure that's all even. And then on this one, I think I might actually drill out the moon shape, just to try kind of give it that different look to it. And as you can see, that, you know, doesn't take any time at all. If I can get it straight. And there we go. Go underneath, make sure it's smooth. Any little imperfections off the tip. is ready to be buffed. Okay, now she also asked where the fuse goes, and there are 4 little screws here. Let me take this last one out and I'll show you. On the bottom of the drill. They're in the 4 corners here. They have the little black bumpers on them. Once you take those off, this metal piece, it just slides off. When your drill is plugged in, and I don't have it plugged in right now because that freaks me out doing this with it plugged in. There's a little red light here, and that'll light up. Whenever I first got it, I noticed that the fuse came, which it goes right here, honey. Right here at the back. Sorry, I can't really show you. Here at the back is the cord. It's right here, a couple inches in front of that. Right there. But in the little case with the drill bits was an extra fuse, and I plugged it in, it didn't work. I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta put this fuse in. Turned out, no, it's just a spare fuse, and the extension cord I was using actually didn't work. So I have one of those like 3 outlet extension cords that I have my desk lamp, my drill, and my UV lamp plugged into. Well, the one outlet and it must have went bad and I didn't know, but it wasn't that the fuse wasn't in there to begin with. They give you a fuse and it's ready to go out of the box. The other one is just a spare. If you ever do need to replace it though, it is in here. And I have no idea what this other stuff is. I actually would never have taken this off, but this past December, my computer, if you guys noticed, whenever I first started my videos, I think it was like in March of last year maybe, and then I took like, I don't know, an 8-month break from making videos. It was because my computer broke, but it was actually the inverter, which is like behind the, on the screen, the border of the screen, and I had to pretty much gut my computer, take it apart just to get to that piece, just because of the model computer that I have. I couldn't just screw off the border and go in behind that. I had to take, you know, the underneath, the keyboard out and all that stuff, and then take it out. So I pretty much got myself a little bit braver with the taking apart and putting back together electronics, but as far as that goes, I know nothing about it, and like all those little wires and circuits and things in here, I have no clue what they are. All I know is there's the fuse box, and then that little red light comes on whenever it's working. So yeah, this top piece just slides off, and then whenever you're done, you put it back on. Flip it over, line up your little holes here with the cover, and then you put your little screws back in. And that's it. I hope it helps. Okay, another quick thing here. She had asked about drill bits, and I wish I knew the size, but if you have a question of that, I'll have to go back and look it up real quick to see what size I ordered, because I know there's 2 different ones. I think there's like a rotary or something, rotary cable. That's not the one you want. This is like the shank or something. I don't know. I'm not going to try to sound like I know what I'm talking about because I honestly don't know the name of it. But she asked about taking it off. Now this is the this one that you put the sanding bands on. And all I do is I take it, it's really hard to pull it out and push it back in. Right here above the blue, this tip, let me get this out of the way. Right here, oh sorry guys, my finger is really sore. Okay, all these cords here in my way. I have to do it with this hand. Just take this and unscrew it, and as it lifts up, it's going to push the post out of your drill. And once it stops turning, start pushing it back down in, or twisting it, and then you have enough space to grab this and pull it out. And that's a lot easier than doing it without loosening this piece here. Now to put a different one in, I'm just going to grab one of these. Just push it down in the hole. Loosen it up a little bit more. Push it down. And then tighten it. And then if you have this little piece, it doesn't have to be flush up against the tip of the silver here. You can have this little space in there, and that's not going to mess it up. See, it's not going anywhere. I'm trying with all my might to push that in. So that little space there, that's okay. And then again, just loosen it, twist it, and it lifts it up a little bit, and then that gives you room to pull it out. So, I mean, it's still a little bit hard, but it's a lot easier doing it that way than it is to have this, you know, fully closed and then trying to take it in and out. Okay guys, so that's all the info on my drill. This nail, like I said, is done and ready to be buffed. And like I said, if you have any more questions, just let me know. I think I answered everything that she had asked, and everyone else's questions as far as, you know, just how do you use it. That's all I got. Unless, you know, you have a specific question. Like I said, you know, anytime you guys ever have questions, if I don't know the answer personally or offhand, you know, I have no problem trying to look it up and find an answer for you. Before I started doing nails, other than like video tutorials that I've watched, I've done a ton of research online from professionals and different techniques and things like that. And even though I don't use all of them, I have heard of them and I have read about them and, you know, things like that. So if you guys, you know, have any questions, let me know. And if, you know, there's something you don't agree with, please let me know. If you think I'm doing something wrong, or, you know, something that I should be doing that I'm leaving out, you know, by all means, I'm open to other people's opinions also. So, you know, that'll help everybody out, because I'm not trying to, you know, give wrong information. I don't want, you know, anyone thinking that I'm this great, you know-it-all. I'm not. Someone asks me a question, I do my best to give them an answer. So, yep, that's all I got for you with the drill, and I hope it helped you ladies in the questions that you had, and I hope I answered them. Okay, so it is like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna get probably, I don't know, I think I have like 5 or 6 videos now just in the span of me recording what I've been recording. And yeah, so whenever you ladies wake up in the morning, you will see a bunch of videos from me. Yay! So I will see you guys later. Bye.